Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Real Hebrew Israelites coming out of GMS Birmingham camp. Before we get started, we want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, Qadash.
Double honors to our head elders and apostles, the great millstones who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to you Akim and few Aquas who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers of this word, but not just believers, but doers as well. And again to you, we'd like to say shalom.
Shalom.
All right, so we're back out here again through the spirit of power, Yahawashi, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. Babylon the Great. Matter of fact, if I may, brother, give me Jeremiah 28:8, because we're coming in the same spirit as the prophets of old, man. You know, hey, the scriptures tell us how the things that was written aforetime was written for our learning, man. All right, and that, you know, the prophets, you know, they gave us a great examples of what we should, the spirit that we should be in, man.
Come, this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Now, there's numerous of prophets that did these things, man. Here we are again, back in that same lot, man. All right, and is America not known as one of the greatest kingdoms upon the planet Earth? All right, people, you know, these other nations, they want to come here for the luxury desires, okay, as well as her wickedness, man. All right, the scriptures speak about how wickedness has reached unto the heavens, man. Okay, and again, the Lord has commanded us to prophesy against Mount Seir, man. Matter of fact, you got it out.
Con, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of mine, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
If I may, that's a command. All right, we was commanded to prophesy against Mount Seir. You got it out.
Con. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
Now, read that one more time.
Con, Ezekiel 35:2, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, Behold, O Mount Seir,
If I may, now this is thus said Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. All right, this is not of our own understanding. This is from the Heavenly Father and only begotten Son, man. You got it, right?
Come. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah, this is what the Lord has said. This is a threat from Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. All right, and here it is. We're breaking it out unto you, man. All right, the Lord said he's going to stretch out his hand against you, man. All right, he's going to send forth Yahawashi, you know, that Lord of hosts, okay? And he's going to destroy this place, man. As well as you got, what, the thermonuclear missiles, okay? They're going to have that spirit of vengeance upon them, man. All right, matter of fact, if a brother can give me that, spirits created for vengeance, Baba Qadash, you got it out.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, you're going to know that it's Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. And the scriptures speak about how the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed, man. All right, and see, it's going to be very well known who destroyed Babylon the Great, man, and who delivered the children of Israel out of the land of the north, man. That's it.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Yeah, you fucking Esau Edom, man. You fucking nigga. That's the real nigga, man. All right, he touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. The children of Israel to this day. And the scriptures speak about how we are yet in our captivity to this day, man. We just had, what, Juneteenth? You niggas think you free, man. That ain't shit but oppression, man. You know, and a delusion. Okay, you niggas ain't free because guess what? You had to go to work the next morning, man. It'll show you that you niggas still slaves, man.
It's like our niggas wanted to be deep for one fucking day, man.
One day. And they act the most degenerate on this day. You think they act upright or act somewhat becoming on Juneteenth. No, Jake is a full-fledged Negro.
Yep, that's Jake, man. You know, like the brother said, niggas want to be deep for one day. You back in the sunken place, the naked. You know what I mean? You niggas through, man. All right? But it all goes back to the so-called white man at the end of the day, because the scripture speak about if our gospel be hid, what you guys on that? Yeah,
I got this St. Roman Senior. He took up that I lost.
Yeah, that's it. Get that shot. Yeah, the scripture speak about that, man. You know, that if our gospel be hid, you know, it was blinded by the world, by the God of this world. Yeah, break it out, huh?
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is said to them that are lost,
That's it.
and whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yeah, Esau him, so-called white man. He set up all these different philosophies. You know, nigga don't know if he an Egyptian or he a Muslim. You know, nigga worshiping all these different holidays and shit. You know, all about Esau Edom. That's what he promoted. Ultimately, confusion, man. All right, these are not the ways of Yahawah by Yahawashi, man. Again, going back to Juneteenth, you niggas think you free. All right, Esau got you niggas in that confused state of mind, man. It's more on that out.
Yeah, come finishing off. It says, "Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach Yahawashi, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them."
Yeah, and this is the light, man, right here. This truth. All right? Hey, only the elect was able to attain this light, man, and walk there in it, man. But this shows you the separation, man. You niggas, matter of fact, you got it. I'll bring it out. Yeah, bring it
Romans
out.
11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
That's it, yeah. Everybody seeking for rest, relief. That's why you got these niggas, they sold out. You know, these certain rap careers, they even, the simple engineering career.
Yeah.
You know, nigga working at a warehouse for 17 years, he was looking for relief, man. But see, he couldn't find that relief, man. But he said again, going back to the election. Matter of fact, read that one more time.
Come, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for,
That's it.
but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
That's it. The election have to attain it, man. You know, Lord, will we are that number. That's why we're comfort, man.
That's it, bro.
All right, because the Lord has gave us that peace. Matter of fact, brother, give me that. Not as the word, the peace I give unto you, not as the world give it. Because the peace that the world give you, it only lasts for a moment, man. You know, like the brothers were speaking on last week, you having a good night at the club, but at the end of the night, you checking your bank account, man. That shows you it's an expiration date, man. Oh, the Lord even tell you how the world passes away. That includes everything in it too, man. All right? Brothers got something else?
What you call for?
Yeah, that's St. John. Yeah, John. Bring it out, bro.
This is St. John 14:27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let it not be slackened. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid.
Yeah, this peace, man. All right, the word of eternal life. This is what the Lord has revealed unto us, man. All right, giving us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You got it, right?
Come. This is Luke 19 and start at verse 41. It says, it's like, and when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it. And if I may, Rawchaa, and that's Lord Yahawashi. And that city is Israel as a whole. And when the Lord, saw the city, it's in his modern time, and through the Spirit, it's the condition that he see our people in. Verse 42, it says, saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace. And if I may, the things which belong unto our peace is this glorious gospel. The testimony of the Lord Yahawashi, the Lord has given you an interest into peace, man. It says, but now they are hid from thine eyes. Amen. It's like we got it. Yeah, kind. But and 2/3 of our people, now this truth is hid from your eyes. All right, and that goes into you know you're Israelites as well. All right, not accepting the gospel of the Lord Yahawashi, not accepting the names of Yahawah, Yahawashi. All right, this way of salvation has been hidden from you, man.
All right, now this is an example of how the Lord can. This is the duality of the Lord, and we'll break it down as the Spirit goes about. This is Acts chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, and as he journeyed, he came near Damascus. And this is speaking of Saul at the time, who later became Paul, right? All right? And as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined round about him a light from heaven. All right? That was a chariot, right? All right? And he fell to the earth and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? So this is the Lord asking Paul, was like, hey man, why you keep coming up against me so vehemently, man? You putting the church to death, you put my men to death. It's like, why you going so hard like that, bro? And you see it ain't getting nowhere. It says, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Yahawashi, whom thou persecutest. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. So he was going up against a power. It's like, bro, the harder you try, the more you're going to find out it's like you breaking bones coming against the Lord. It's hard to kick against the pricks, man. It ain't no coming up against the spirit. But this is the point what the brother was going into. And he, trembling and astonished, said, Lord, what wilt thou have me to do? And the Lord said unto him, arise and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. You see, the Lord, it's gonna go into it, but the Lord blinded Paul. I gotta finish it to bring it home. Bring it home.
You gotta read the whole thing.
Yeah,
Because through the spirit, if I may add on that, he was going on. Just like the amazing grace. Even when Paul was persecuting the church, he was doing it blind. He wasn't doing it because he was doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
He was sincerely wrong, for the lack of better words.
Yeah,
The Lord did this to train him up, man.
Yeah.
Read some more on that.
Yeah, kind of, man. That's why Paul. That's another reason why he went so hard as well, too, man. He was convicted in his heart. He was convicted, man.
That's it, huh?
It says, and he trembling, Salah, and the men stood, verse 7, and the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no man. See, now it's coming together. The exact way like the Lord has opened our eyes, we can hear it. And though this word goes out to all, these people don't hear it, but yet we heard it. These people don't see it, but yet the light blinded us to a point like we became like Paul. We had to be held by the hand and be taught sight yet again. But let it continue. It says, and the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice. So they heard the chariot. They heard the Lord speaking to them, speaking to Paul from the chariot. And it says, hearing a voice, but seeing no man. And Saul arose from the earth, and when his eyes were open, he saw no man. But they led him by the hand and brought him into Damascus. So the point in it is that the Lord could have blinded every last one of those guys that was with him. Why did the Lord speak to him and only blinded him? Yet when he became blinded, he actually began to see. Through him being blind, that was the Lord did that to me. The Lord paid me out. The Lord took my sight. But he said, go into the city and seek this particular individual that your sight might be restored back unto him.
And we something to the man of the Lord.
Man of the Lord.
And it's just like, all right, you go to the prophets for understanding and sight,
Right,
man.
to actually see, you can hear it, and it kind of resonates. Well, what's this? What is this like? But to get the fullness of it, you got to go to the prophets, man. You see, to get that full sight, to get the full understanding of what's before you, you have to go to the man of the Lord, man. And look at how the Lord left the other individuals out. They heard the voice, but the Lord didn't blind them. They led him. You see, the Lord, the duality of the Lord. He pained Saul out at that particular time by blinding him, but yet Paul received 100% faith on Yahawashi that day, man. That's all through the Lord. But you got what you had.
I got some real quick to back you up. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 5, get to the point. It says, ye are all children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Yeah, we ain't no. Matter of fact, read that one more time. Right?
Come, 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 4 again, Salakia. It says, not Salakia 5, it says, ye are all children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Yeah, we come in a different spirit, man. All right, because what we walk in the way of the light, man. All right, we don't walk in the darkness as a nigga with no morals. All right, we walk in the way of light. Ultimately we have what that yoke. What the brother mentioned last time, bitch, that yoke of Yahawashi. You know, we prisoners of Yahawashi, man. You know, we walk in a certain way. We looking for that day, man.
We walk with to walk in that light is to walk with. It's just like us out here right now. We walking in the light. You got full understanding in the day. There's nothing that can creep up on me. I see it coming. I have understanding. I know that's a plant. I know that's a tree. I know that's a dog. That's not a wolf. You see, but at night, I can't differentiate a dog from a coyote or a wolf. You know, it's like all of it's scary now because in the darkness is no understanding.
It's like you're not aware.
Yeah, you're not fully aware. Yeah,
And it's a bad thing. It's a bad contrast between day and night. It's a bit. You can't get those different things confused. And just like you mentioned with Apostle Paul, it's a separation. Yeah. It's a reason why the Lord gave us this truth and everybody else is blind. Man.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what's gonna fuck a lot of our people up because they're not gonna see the troubles coming because they're in the darkness, man.
That's it, bro.
Matter of fact,
yeah, they heard it like the dudes, like the men did. They heard it, but yet they didn't see it. You see, these people ain't gonna know what hit them when it really comes, man.
And that's why we gotta thank the Lord for putting the spirit of discernment upon us, man. Having that spiritual eyesight so we can see the danger ahead. That's why Proverbs 20:23 said the prudent man perceiveth the evil and hide himself, man.
Matter of fact, it's a lot. Jump up in verse 1.
Come, 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
That's it. Hey, going back to that prudent man. That's why he said, you have no need that I run unto you. Because brothers are being prudent, man. They're foreseeing the evil. And what they're doing, they're hiding themselves up under the tents of Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, man.
That's it.
You got it, huh?
Come, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, because what? We're in the light. All right? We know it comes as a thief in the night. Therefore, what? We're watching, man. All right? Verse again, these niggas, they not watching. They're in the darkness. They still sleeping. Therefore, they're not going to see it coming, man. You got it, huh?
Come. This is Isaiah 6, starting at verse 8. Also, I heard the voice of the Lord, Yahawashi, saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me.
And see, that's the spirit of the prophets, man. All right? They're here to prophesy against the downfall of this wicked kingdom. Matter of fact, brother, give me Jeremiah 3:15 about the shot. You know? Because that's what the spirit that we're coming into, man. Because why? Because we're watching, man.
That's it. It's like if I may, that's how I be at nighttime. For lack of better words, if a thief, it says thief in the Lord come as a thief in the night. The thief at night, if your light's on in the house, he's not gonna come in. But if your light's off and you he's gonna come and attack you. Like we just mentioned, man. In the midst of darkness, we'll wait. We'll wake in the middle of the night, waiting on the thief, man. So we won't get caught with our bands coming down, man.
That's it.
You got it, bro.
So like if I may, that's a good way to catch a nigga off guard when he be drunk.
Yeah.
Ooh, come.
That's why the scripture said, be sober, man. You know, you drunk all these philosophies. You know, like the brother said, you know, goddamn Juneteenth. You know, the shit of this world, man. That's the easy way to get caught out there, man. You know, caught in the affairs of this life. You know, what Diddy got going on, some crazy shit, man. You gonna get caught, man. Yeah, you drunk as hell, man. You know, you put on a dashiki, like you said, for Juneteenth, you drunk as hell, man.
And you gotta be specific,
Good.
And you can't see when you drink too, it blow your vision, man. It's like you drunk driving now. You on a dangerous road now, man. And ultimately you just gonna run into a ditch, man. You gotta do y'all first, guys.
It's like a lot of niggas ain't got robbed when they drunk. You know, that's how the Lord come, like a thief in the night, man. It's a lot.
You got it, brother. If you turn that Jeremiah 3:15.
It's like this is the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
And that's what the Lord has done, man. And I'm going to put a name on it. It starts with the head elders and apostles of Grace Millstone, man. On down as well as the like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine. That's what the Lord has done, man. All right? You got it, right?
I got to speaking to, the brother speaking to the sheep because the Lord is requiring us. He understands, hey, bro, hey, the flesh is challenged. God just break it down. This is Mark chapter 14, verse 37. And he cometh and findeth them sleeping. This is speaking to Yahawashi with the disciples. And saith unto Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Couldst not thou watch 1 hour? See, I didn't understand what that precept entails until I began to understand time in the sight of the Lord. We know that 1,000 years is but a day unto the Most High, but an hour to the Lord is 45 years, man. So Could you do a 45-year bid in prison? Lord, hey, the Lord said, could you watch what for 1 hour? You see? The Lord is asking us, and let's continue. Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation.
Yeah, hey, it's a heavy part, man. Because this is the time that Yahawashi was catching a lot of hell, man. Going through a lot of shit. And imagine if you're going through a lot of shit and you sleep instead of taking it on the chin, man. Yeah. Because it's going to be a day when everybody's going to have that hour of temptation. Yep. You got to realize the Lord was hated around these times, just like us today. If the Lord was so loved and beloved, why did they kill him? It's okay, thank you. But at the same time, read that again.
It says, Simon, I'll read that. It said, and he cometh and findeth them sleeping and saith unto Peter.
Now, when you go up, read up, Yahawashi was praying because he knows the shit that he was going to have to go through. Because he was praying into the Father, bro. And it's so heavy, and the spirit was just so heavy on Yahawashi. He asked to remove the cup, showing you that he was in the flesh, man.
I'm going to start at verse 34. This is Mark 14 and 34. It saith unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful unto death. Tarry ye here and watch.
Yeah, he said, hey, I'm going through a lot of hell. You know, stay right here. Because he was going to go and pray.
Yeah, go look out, just watch.
Yeah.
Keep watch for me.
Yeah, make sure they don't come. Because Yahawashi knew they was coming at night.
Good.
You got it.
And he went forth a little and fell on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. So imagine the Lord himself casting himself on the ground and asking the Father, like, Lord, hey, if you could allow this particular part of the story not to come, hey, I'll be cool with that, you know? Hey, if you can have it, I can save them some other way. Hey, could you deem that word? It says, and he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless,
Yahawashi, that's a heavy lot, man. That's a heavy. He asked her to take the cup away from him, showing you that just getting on the cross, man, and even, you know, having, because when you go on the cross, it's really a sense of torture, man. Nowadays, what it's called, you get the death penalty, the lethal injection in your head. That's a quick death. But the cross was long and drawn out, man. You know, even the build until Yahawashi going up, when Yahawashi knew the story before it was written, man. Even the story of the, you know, they hit Yahawashi with the cat claw, ripping off pieces of flesh on his body. Niggas casting whites, man, that's my garment, you know what I'm saying? And then they mocking him, king of the Jews. That's why you read, Bible Shop, brother can read Hebrews, the 12th chapter, real quick.
Like, add on to your point out, because like you saying, like Yahawashi, he knew what he had to go through before he went through it. It wasn't like he was just going to it blindly. Yeah. So he read about it in Isaiah 53, with the Psalm 22.
Come on, bro.
Bones, they stabbed me, or marred the end of the man. So he knew he had to go through that. That's why he's trying to get, you know, trying to back out in, but he knew he had to drink that cup.
That's it, bro. That's a beautiful point, man, because he knew in order for us to get back into the state of peace, that this thing was going to have to happen. So when we go through the little shit that we go through, man, when all hell breaks loose, you feeling down, you got to look towards your house shot.
Yeah, it's not to be even compared.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
12 and 2. Stay go back to there. 12 and 2. Yeah. What do you say? Look into it.
And this is Hebrews 12 and verse 2. Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame.
It's like it says, the joy that was set before him, which is what? The kingdom of heaven. Yahawashi knew that joy of rulership and reign, it wasn't going to come easy, man. For lack of better words, you had to work for it. And that's the same sense of us now. A sense of consistency, a sense of integrity, and a sense of holding honor of something that you in, man. You got it.
Come. Endured the cross.
Endured the cross, man. You got it.
Despising the shame. And is sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahawashi.
And the reason why the Lord is on the right hand of the throne of the Heavenly Father, because of the shit that he went through, man. And nobody can't go through what Yahawashi went through, man. And for you guys that don't want to worship the Lord, that don't want to call upon his true name, hey, that's basically a testament against you. Because Yahawashi, he's the reason why we got this truth to this very day. And like the brother just mentioned, that Isaiah the 53rd chapter, you read the things, he was more marred than any other man. Once you read these things, you realize the honor that the Lord get is well deserved, man. You know, y'all brothers got it. It's a morning, little morning.
Verse 3. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your mind.
So you think about Quinn, you know, fuck that, man. You know, but like about the words, we have a shout went through, man. Because, you know, I know me and the brother Samant, we already know. F that. So like it for the language, but F that, man.
That's that spirit you're supposed to be in. You gotta have a fucking spirit in this thing.
That's it.
Hey, this is for me.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
You got it. Y'all brothers got it.
That's it on that.
Oh yeah, I'll finish off in that Mark and then pass it back to you. This is Mark 14 and 38. It says, "Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation." You see, it says the spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak.
It says the spirit is ready, but the flesh is weak. And that's the battle of Babylon, man. Babylon is really pulling at your flesh. Again, money, cars, clothes, hoes, or even food. Food is going to be a heavy weapon in the days that we're coming in. And you're going to have that mental fortitude of saying, I fasted before. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta have
that experience. You gotta have something to draw back with. You gotta have something to draw from, man.
And because we're gonna get to a point when the Lord gonna give everybody a mandatory fast. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna have no food. The Lord might have you won't eat no food for a day or two. And the third day, it's gonna be a decision. It's gonna be a fork in the road. Either you're gonna trust on the Lord make some apples appear. Anything, Lord, make somebody feed you, or you're gonna go down to Esau's system and let Esau feed you, man. That's why I read that again.
It says, "Watch ye and pray."
Yeah, watch ye and pray, because a part of us watching and praying is looking for the prophecies, man. Looking for the R to the F to the I to the D, C here, man. You got it.
It says, "Lest ye enter into temptation."
Papa Kashab, brother can get that word temptation for me, man. It says, watch lest ye enter into temptation, because every time it's gonna come to a time when everybody's gonna have that one-on-one moment with the Lord, like Yahawashi had that moment with the Heavenly Father. We're gonna have that moment with Yahawashi. You know? So it's like, you know, the story never changes, man.
But you more special than him?
Yeah.
Like, that's cold, the Lord saying that. God, man.
You gonna bash by Jacob's trouble. You just gonna say, I got a special pass. You know? No, bro.
Like, here it is. Yahawashi been knowing what he was set up to do from the beginning. And now he's here. And he's walking towards the end game. He's walking towards the end goal. And even he knew the spirit was ready. This flesh is like, hey man, I ain't trying to go through that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to feel that. It's just like Jacob saying, here it is. Jacob swear within his heart. You know how Jake want to get off a drug or some shit, and then they'll go to do it, but the withdrawals cause them to just go back to it because they don't really want to stay. They don't want to go through that. It's the same thing, man. If you really think that you could take on the spirit of Yahawashi without being built up, hey man, you're extremely proud, man. And you can't even get yourself off cigarettes, man.
And that's just the sense of discipline. That's just the sense of just being disciplined, man. And knowing that just like, the flesh, you know, the flesh get addicted to things. The box, the flesh get addicted to food. You have a gluttony spirit. You order 2 cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like, you gotta have that mental fortitude, because it's a balance suit. You gotta have that mental fortitude. Yeah, it's time for me to chill out. You know what I'm saying? You like, bro, I like to drink, bro, like to drink, brothers like to, you know, deal with women, but it gets to a point like, let me lay off this for a moment.
Yeah, this ain't speaking.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because again, everybody is going to be, Esau got shit to tempt you with. You don't think Esau got your internet profile? He know what type of woman you like. Brothers watching booty shaking videos, you got a certain woman you always go to. Esau won't see that same woman that try to make you take that seat up, man. You got to realize Esau is the damn devil, man.
Beware the lady in the red dress.
Yeah, beware of the lady in the red dress, man. Esau is going to put out all his guns to try to come out to the elect, and we're going to be tempted. And we're not going to be tempted in a bad sense because the Lord hates us so much. No, we're being tempted to purify us, man. The shit that you go through, man, the little shit that you go through your mind is all to purify you, man. Now, Papa Shah, probably get that word temptation for you.
This is strong G 3986. Parosmos, an experiment. No, you on
A definition.
the A definition. Trial proven.
Trial proven, you got it.
The trial made of you by the trial made of you by my bodily condition.
Yeah, trial made you by bodily conditions, man. So again, that hell that we're going through and that trial that we're going through is going to be in the flesh. Because again, your spirit don't have to eat and shit like that, man. Your spirit don't desire the things that the flesh desire, man. So that's why in that day, the spirit got to be on team. Because if it don't, then the flesh will overcome you, man. You got it, bro. A little bit more on that.
Since conditions serve as to test. Like a B. The trial of man's fidelity, integrity, virtue, constancy.
Yes, trial of man fidelity, that's faith, integrity, what you believe in. It says virtue and consistency, continuing on.
An enticement to sin.
And enticement to sin. Because again, going back into the body's conditions in the hour of temptation, for lack of better words, these devils are going to try to entice you to go against the Most High, man. Try to entice you to go against the Heavenly Father, man. You know, you got it.
Temptation, whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances.
From the outward circumstances, man. And what's the outward circumstances? Your flesh. Not the inward circumstances. That's why we go through hell. Man, the hell we go through now ain't shit. Financially and things like that. That's really the Lord building up your mind, bro. Building up your mind so when these real tribulations happen, you might lose your son, you might lose your wife, you might lose your kids, you might not eat. But you gotta have in your mind that Yahawah got us in that day. And that's the spirit, because that seed is gonna get pushed forth, whether these people believe it or not. Again, the hour of temptation is not for fun and games. The hour of temptation is to test your faith, to test if you believe, man. Y'all brothers got it.
Yeah, get that back brothers up real quick, that word. Okay, now get that word. Just back it up. Nah, go ahead, get that precept. Just to back the brothers up on temptation. You got it, bro.
This is Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yeah, we understand, man. Some nights had to come out twice, man. It's again, it said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Like the brother going into Esau, he got all these, tactics, all these type of things to throw you off. Remember, he's a cunning hunter, man. All right, he studied his prey, man. But that's why you got to stay in the spirit, man. Okay, and what it says, watch ye and pray. Keep watch and keep praying until Yahawashi, man, that you can stay in the spirit. Matter of fact, be sober, be vigilant. Because you want to stay clear-minded on all these other philosophies, man. Because this place is full of distractions, man. Full of distractions. You got the word out?
Kind of.
Yeah, you can get it.
This is for their word temptation. It says, this is a Google definition. It says, in the Bible, temptation is an enticement to act in disobedience to the Most High's will.
Yeah, that's it, man. Man, you tell it, the Lord constantly warn you not to take that seed here, man. All right, like the brother mentioned. Like Esau, he come with some crazy shit to make you take that carousel, man.
That's it.
A woman, a fucking blunt, or whatever it is. You see how they did with the jab, man. What it was, damn blunts for the jab.
And you get some bombs.
Yeah. All type of crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Nigga was hopping on it too, man.
Yeah.
Nigga sick 2 years later.
Imagine though, they know Jake love money. Making you some reparation. Oh, you want your reparation? Gotta take that thing now. Right. But you gotta be sober-minded. Matter of fact, get that out.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeing whom he may devour.
Yeah, this man seeking whom he may devour, man. And he's mainly gonna come after the remnant, man. All right? But you gotta be sober, man. All right? Be vigilant. Stay focused. Stay locked in, man. All right, the scriptures talk about endure hardness. Matter of fact, we'll get that. Maybe I'm sure. I know you had some too.
Yeah, y'all got
Get that.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi Hamashiach.
Yeah, endure hardness as a good soldier, man. Meaning, hey, man, don't be afraid to catch hell. Hey, the apostles always going to, you got to love to suffer, man.
That's right.
You know, you're going to go through some shit, man. But at the end of the day, the Lord is what? Purifying you, man. All right? Because we got to approach Yahawashi in a certain way. Just like, you know, the woman, man. You know, in the ancient world, she had to approach the king in a certain way. She had to soak in the oils. You know, we coming in that same manner, man. So don't be afraid to catch hell. You got to, hey, it's a quote that Bruce Lee said, don't pray for an easy life, but pray to get through it. You know, pray for endurance, man. Because the scriptures tell you that he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved, man. All right, and that's what we're praying for, endurance, man. All right, hey, you got to go through it to get to it, man.
That's it.
You know, you got it out.
Verse 4. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life,
That's it.
that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, showing you can't have 1 foot in the world and 1 foot, and you know, here with Yahawashi, man. All right, you can't get entangled in the ways of this life, even when you catching hell, man. All right, you can't let that throw you off your game, man. Because catching hell can distract you too, man.
Beautiful, bro.
All right. So like,
Read that back because there's a word to go into.
Verse 4 says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Remember when the scriptures tell you, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So the Lord fashioned us in this way to be such a vessel to do his work, man. But it says soldier, man. The Lord has chosen us to be a soldier. When you go into that word soldier, it goes into champion for the cause of Hamashiach. It's not my cause. I can't stand out here and back these people down, make my face hard against their face if it wasn't for the Lord. It's the Lord, man. We're supposed to be a champion for the cause of Yahawashi. And what do champions do? They put in the work, man. They put in the work that nobody else is willing to. I put in work that the champion puts in work that this particular guy calls himself a soldier, but I bet you don't put in the work or your dedication ain't to the level that mine is. And say if it is, you ain't built like that, man. At the end of the day, you just ain't built like Lord Mayweather. You get what I'm saying? The Lord said he has chosen us to be a soldier, man. So we were simply fashioned and built to be a champion for his cause. Not Tazabars, not Roms, not Karatazars, not Atazawan, but Yahawashi Hamashiach, man. So anybody that step up and challenges this hill, that's supposed to be spiritual, we're supposed to be standing right there on the hill to knock him off his block, man. Through the spirit of Yahawashi by way of the scriptures, man. Not my philosophy, but Yahawashi's, man.
This spirit brother got a champion shirt on, man. It just said a champion for Yahawashi. I got a champion shirt, but it's 1 Corinthians 9:25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Brother Scott.
You go into it, read it back.
My bad. It says, every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Which you read even started?
No, 25 chapter.
First Corinthians 9.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Here you go. He says, matter of fact, I got you. Let me start at verse 24. It says, now ye, so like know ye not, that they which run in a race run on, but one receiveth the prize.
That's it.
So run that ye may obtain.
That's what we're doing, man. We're running that we may obtain, man. Mm-hmm. We want to receive that prize, man. That crown, ultimately, man. You got it, huh?
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's temperate in all things. Matter of fact,
that's like that. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
Yeah, niggas like LeBron James. They love to call this nigga King LeBron, man. But he got a fucking incorruptible crown, man. LeBron might not eat in the family. Well, he ain't gonna fucking eat in the family. Because he ain't fighting for the Lord, man. All right? LeBron, he got a less chance of getting saved, man. LeBron might take that carotid, man.
He probably already got it.
Yeah, see? You know what I mean? That's it. You know, hey man, he got an incorruptible crown. But here it is, we're fighting for what? Everlasting life, man. All right? We're fighting to receive those for everlasting crowns, man. All right? You got it out.
Come.
That's it.
Come. This is 2 Timothy 2:5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
That's it, man.
Ron Garcia, man. Ron Garcia. You got it out. Ron Garcia.
Yeah, man. But yeah, the main point is, man, we striving for that everlasting life, man. All right? Fuck this place. Okay? Hey, I mean, what's better than fighting for the Lord, man? All right? These niggas outside of this circle, man, they gonna die. Okay? Hey, the scripture speak about the ones who are joined hand in hand unto this place, they're gonna be destroyed, man. All right? Every man that put all his eggs in a basket of Babylon the Great, they gonna eventually crack and be broken, man. All right? But we putting all our eggs over here in Yahawashi Mashiach, man.
Yeah. If brother could read that back, read that last part, because it says strive lawfully, man. You see, this walk of ours, it's the straight way, man. Ain't no coming up some other way. It's like the brother was going into it earlier this week of how you got these affiliate camps. You know, that's really, you trying to come up some other way too. You can scream GMS all day long, scream the doctrine all day long, but yet you refuse to come before the altar of the Lord to actually put yourself through that fire, man. The true fire of the Lord. You trying to do it your own way. I eventually get that. Nah, man. You'll bring that out, Baba Musha?
Come. This is 2 Timothy 2:5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
So you claiming to be a man of the Lord, and that's to have the masteries, the full understanding. You got to do it lawfully, man. It ain't I can cut corners here, and I'm gonna give 100% here, and I'm gonna cut a corner there. No, man, you got to strive lawfully. Ain't no coming up some other way. You avoiding the fire, man. The Lord said that his men are tried through the furnace of adversity. That's it, bro. So we got to go through it, man. You got to come up the straight way. You got to strive lawfully, man. Not no, well, I've been doing it 10 years, you know. Hopefully the Lord have favor. I'm going to take 6 months off. I'm going to take a month off. Like, nah, you ain't striving lawfully, bro. Like, do you take a break when you out there swimming? You can't. If you don't, you drown, right? That's how Jake should look at this, man. We have to strive lawfully. Anything else, bro, hey, what you doing it for? What are you doing it for, man? You got it. You can bring up the screen.
Bad the brother up. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach in the Apocrypha, verse 2 and 1. My son,
That's it.
my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah, prepare. Hey, you gotta prepare thy mind for temptation. Yeah, we understand this ain't no easy walk, man. But again, hey, in order to get to it, you gotta go through it, man. What is that second name? You had that second name 7.
Yeah, come. You want to get?
Yeah, Baba Kashak. You know? We understand, man. At the end of the day, it's making you men because see, Babylon the Great has broken us down, man. All right, hey, like the elder apostle Bob once mentioned, before you become a man of the Lord, you got to become a man first, man. So at the end of the day, it's all for the greater good. And that's what's wrong with Jake. They don't want nothing good for themselves, man. You niggas love death, man. That's why you get offended in this, man. All right? But those who truly love life, you know, within the spirit, man, they cleave unto this. All right? They cleave unto it and they let her go not, man.
That's the next verse. It said, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Oh, that's a commandment. All right, cleave unto him. So you niggas that's for the Lord said cleave unto him, man.
That's the law right there.
Yeah.
What did it say? It says it says that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah.
Jake want to see the increase in the midst, man. We going through it. Jake want these bras to, Shalom, King, man. The hell with that bra. It says at thy last end, man. So we gotta finish this thing out. This ain't, hey man, we all want some glory.
That's it.
On this side right now for doing the work. But we know, hey, if we really setting our mind right, I ain't finna get that not from these niggas, not right now. I get it in the kingdom, and Jake hate to hear us talk about the kingdom, certain things we go get in the kingdom. But that's that increasing at our last end. That's salvation. It's going to begin with salvation.
Hey, that's how Yahawashi was. Yahawashi was increased in his last years.
Yeah.
You know?
Right there, right before he passed, before he gave up the spirit, man. You saw the things that happened after Yahawashi had completed his walk, man. He was given all power, man.
It's like going back to like our Jake, they want the glory now. Yahawashi said, if this was my kingdom, my servants will fight. Because there'll be a lot of you niggas envying. You know, everybody want to be on top. You know, this place is fucking, man, it destroys you, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures tell you this is not your place of rest, man.
That's it, bro. That's it.
You got that to that one.
Yeah, I got some for you real quick.
Bring it out, bro. You
Book
got
of
it?
James 5th chapter, starting at verse 10, it says, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Yes, if I may, all right, when you look up into the accounts of old, then with Job, all right, he had to go through that trial and tribulations. The Lord took everything from him, you know, but in the end, he got everything back, all right? You know that story. So we fall in that same line. Matter of fact, verse 11, behold, we count them happy which endure. You have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
Yeah.
So if you got faith in the Lord, man, you're going to consider what is written right here within these scriptures,
Yeah.
and endure the things that you got to go through, just like our forefathers.
Yeah.
For that end reward, man. That's what it's all about.
Good.
Y'all got it.
All right, this is Hebrew. You had it. All right, this is Hebrews 11 and 25. It says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahawah than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. All right, now this is, matter of fact, let me read up. And this is Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. So Moses had the life. He really, like, imagine you being the prince, and then you all of a sudden you see, damn, man, you know what? Hey, this ain't it, man. The Lord has promised my people. I happen to be a Hebrew, and He promised my people much more. Hey, I'm gonna renounce my nobility, and I'm finna pick up rags, bro.
And that's like saying Prince Harry, Queen Elizabeth out in the field. That's foreign.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? You just left off the throne to go work in the field, man.
Everybody call him foolish.
Yeah.
It's like, this dude's a fool. But it says by faith. All right. It says choosing rather to suffer affliction. That's going into that time. You know, the brother's considering, as the brother was just going into. He considered it, man. All right. Because Moses wasn't no bottom of the barrel nigga, man. Like crabs in the bucket. Like how Jake gets some money now. Jake just gonna be a nigga. Moses was a man of understanding. He's like, man, this ain't no better than what my people going through. I can deal with that, you know. So continue, it says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahawah than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. You see, the pleasures. This is the season of sin, man. Mm-hmm. We could be in our pleasure. We could have our pleasures right now, but look, we're suffering afflictions, man. We could be out here pleasing the flesh. But these are the things that the Lord is He's set before us as prophets that we must endure, that we must suffer, man. You know, these afflictions. All right, but you got it.
Got something real quick. Just going through hell. This is the book of Job 6 and verse 10. Matter of fact, yeah, verse 10. It says, then shall I yet have comfort. Yeah, I will harden myself in sorrow. Let him not spare me, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. And again, Job just said he will harden himself in sorrow. And that's how we get tough. That's how we get built up. That's how we endure. Going through hell, going through sorrow, going through bullshit, catching, man.
But knowing it's a reward, though, it's a difference. Esau doing this tough stuff just so he can brag on himself.
Yeah.
We going through all of this hell, and we doing it willingly, understanding this. Hey, this is what it is. Anyway, but we know that there's an ultimate glory of the Lord. Like, we ain't just being made hard just to say it myself.
Hard, yeah.
Yeah, like, no. Yeah, like, we're really being made hard because we're part of that monument, Zion, man.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why I says I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. So you ain't being made hard just to do yourself. You're being made hard to push forth the words of Yahawashi.
That's right, man.
You know? Yeah,
So real quick, back y'all up. Job 13 and 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain my own ways before him. So yeah, pretty much, though the Lord is slaying us, taking us through hell, we still got this hope, just like Yahawashi, just like Job. And Job never sinned against the Most High by cursing about the hell he was going through.
That's it,
He never forsook the truth, but he believed in what the end goal. We fall in that same line. But the Lord ain't gonna take us through anything that we can't go through.
I believe something in Hebrews, verse 26, esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach. So getting shit, you ain't talking shit about us, man. Esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach greater riches, because we understand that, though we ridicule and though we seem to die in the sight of these people, hey man, we're renewed daily in the spirit of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. We know that we're headed towards life. It says, esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach greater riches than the treasures of Egypt. You see, the things that the Lord has promised us, if we just endure and harden ourselves and go through it, is better than anything that you could have worked your ass off for here. Is not to be compared in the kingdom. LeBron James has worked his ass off. Kobe worked his ass off for the Lord to shoot the dust up on him out of a helicopter. You see? Like, what a way to end. But all of this work that we going through, this hell, this torment, hey, it's to receive a glorious forever crown, man. Who gonna get that up? But Jake would rather have the riches of this society when we see it's fleeting, man. Everywhere you look around, cheeseburgers don't taste like how they used to. Women don't act like how they used to. Cars don't run like how they used to. This shit is fading fast, man. Why would you want to continue to upgrade your room on Titanic, bro? That's stupid.
It's like that's why we should just love catching hell, because we know it's going to be at the end.
Yeah.
Got something
Yeah,
bad.
we got it.
It's 2 Corinthians 12 and verse 8. It says, for this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that it might depart from me.
Yep.
And he said, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness.
Yep. Hey, read that back. Go start from the top, man. Cause man, folks don't understand. Paul was catching hell, man. Paul was a frail-bodied man. You could look at Paul and was like, how was this man making it? He was beaten, he was stoned to death, he was shipwrecked 3 times, and he was bitten of a venomous snake, man. Like, come on, you have to imagine what this guy looked like. All right, now read that.
God, it's 2 Corinthians 12 and verse 8. It says, for this thing I besought the Lord thrice.
So I prayed twice, I besought, which means I begged him. You see? That's what our prayers are. It's a begging. It's the beg, man. You got it.
That it might depart from me.
Uh-huh.
And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
He was like, hey, man, look. I done gave you what I done gave. You down there complaining? Hey, bro. What'd he say?
He said, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness.
Yes, so you want to look powerful in front of people, but yet the weaker I make you look before them, yet it shows the strength of who I really am. And when the Lord actually, he maximized and he turned us up in that day, everybody gonna see. And then you're gonna feel like the worst feeling Jake I know I feel is to play a man for stupid, and then he show you like, I'm on a higher level than you. But you was playing this guy for stupid. That's this feeling right here, man. You got it?
It says, most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my infirmity.
Yeah, so I'm gonna catch this hell because I know that, hey, the Lord is walking with me in this catching this hell, man. So the hell with what that person may have to say about what we're going through, hey, the Lord's with it, man. Because his strength is being shown. How else are we paying bills? And hey, some Jakes didn't even graduate high school. But yeah, I make more money than you, and you got 2 degrees. That would have to be the Lord in this society when this society was set up for us to fail in the first place. You got it?
It says, I would rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of the Mashiach may rest upon you.
Yeah, so I'm a brag about what the Lord is putting me through, man. To the ones that will hear it.
That's it, bro.
And when he hear it, the Lord did that for you. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. The Lord with us.
Yeah.
You see?
If you're gonna have no story, let me tell you what the Lord did for me.
Yeah.
Look what I did. No, let me tell you what the Lord did for me.
Yeah,
That's like, it says, I glory in my infirmity. We go through hell.
Yeah.
Some shit I know me personally. Some shit I knew I fucked up. I knew I was gonna be in a bad situation and shit, but the Lord made a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord came through every damn time, man.
Yeah.
But you guys watch my.
Nah,
You got. I got a little bit more. It says, verse 10. Therefore, I will take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches.
So we would much rather take pleasure in it's like, yo, man, it ain't even a bragging. It's a brag to a degree. It's a spiritual brag. It's like, yo, I ain't going through what I'm going through, bro. It's just like me boxing when I was coming up. I could care less what this athlete is saying over here. You ain't been put through what I've been put through for what I'm built for, bro. I fucked you over. This is the confidence. Read that. That's confidence, man.
It says, therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities.
Yo, I'm built like that, bro. Like have you ever went through a broken leg and you played on it? That's what we used to glory in for these things, man.
That's it.
When Kobe played with a broke shoulder, with 2 broken fingers, a torn rotator cuff. Yeah, kid tore his Achilles and shot the free throws, bro. That was manly. Don't know everybody wants the road to being the king. Yeah, the road to glory. They want a red carpet, man. Nah, bro. The road to glory is a dirt road. It's a dirt road, man. And that's just read that.
Son, it says, therefore, I will take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities.
So all these hells that I got, I have to catch. These infirmities, these body pains. I gotta go to work. That's a necessity, man. If I want a halfway decent, upbringing for my child and a woman that's decent to dwell with me, I gotta listen to this broad talk.
Yeah.
When these are the things that we go through, man. All right, we glory in the hells that we catch, man. But these niggas out here complain. You know what I had to do to get the camp? That's the part of being a prophet. So what?
Yeah, you can tell a story every now and then, but every time I see you complain about the same, I'm going through hell too, brother.
Yeah.
It's offensive, but for brothers, every time let's talk about something else, man.
Yeah.
I got caught this hell and my woman tripping. My woman tripping too, bro. I'm fucked up on my bills too, huh?
Yeah.
Yahawashi said, let's go to the conversation to something more positive, man.
Yeah.
But that's something the brother got to be mindful of.
You gotta have a fucking spirit.
You gotta have a spirit because certain brothers catch more hell than you think. Your brother might be laughing and talking and shit, but at home, I'm catching it, bro.
And
you gotta be mindful of that
you
shit.
being in the spirit that ain't forward with a pushing or fighting, and that you always in that melancholy spirit. Hey man, you could put that spirit on brothers, and it could permeate through the camp, man. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, man. It can happen. One brother come with an excuse, brother come with this, woe is me, and another brother got something similar going on. Now you got 2 woe is me's when really that brother should, hey brother, we good.
Yeah, we good.
Man, fuck all that, man.
Let's get a bill.
Let's go get a bill, bro.
Fuck that shit.
We have to glory in our infirmities, man. It's broad as that signs.
It's like a little bit more on this. It says, for a Mashiach's sake, but when I am weak, when you're going through hell, then am I strong.
See? Just read that bottom part and read that back one more time.
It says, in persecutions and distress, for a Mashiach's sake,
For Yahawah's sake.
but when I am weak, then am I strong.
Yeah, just when I'm thinking this weight just feeling, I know I can't hold this weight no longer. And if this weight hit my chest, it's crushing me. I want to give up. No, my body's giving up. It's giving up, but my spirit don't want to give up. And all of a sudden, it's off. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. That's how the Lord moves, man. Look, remember the ram in the bush.
Yeah.
With Abraham, man. Come on.
Say the Lord will provide for us.
Yeah, it's like he was weak. He was like, damn, man, this is I got rid of Ishmael. This is all I got. You finna take him too? But hey, he was willing to go through it, man, to see the strength of the Lord. The Lord was like, see, you are spiritually stronger than what you gave yourself credit for. You was finna kill your son for me. You was finna sacrifice your son for me. Good job, brother. Hey, I got something for you. You see? Now it's no longer Abram. It's Abraham, man. Father of a multitude, Father of nations, man. You see? Yeah.
Come, it says, verse 11, I am become a fool in glory. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have commended. It's like, read this again. My bad, Lucky. I am become a fool in glory. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have become. I also have been commended for you, for in nothing am I hid, that very chiefest apostle, though I be nothing. I'm reading NIV slightly.
Paul, he got away with words.
He got away with words.
Play.
They said they weighty letters. You know what I'm saying?
It's trying to decipher Rollo sometimes.
Yeah, this is the NIV. It says, I have made a fool of myself, but you drove me to it.
Yeah, so the Lord did this. The foolishness of preaching, you see? Yeah.
I ought to have been commended by you, for I am not in the least inferior to the super apostles, even though I am nothing. It's like it, even though Paul he was low after all the apostles, he was the most diligent.
Yeah,
for lack of better word.
He was the hardest working of them all. He put in the most work, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can bring out what you had up.
Yeah, kind of going back to Sirach 2 in verse 4. It says, whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient without change to a lower state.
So whatever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully, man. It's like, here it is, you saw the brothers on the screen, on the internet, or you walked past the brothers, and you saw the power that was with them, man. And with them having this power, you wanted to go do that. Did you consider what these men go through? If you did consider what these men go through, you wanted it, man. You wanted this thing. So, nobody asked you to come up here, come out here. You chose to do it yourself. So don't get with us or come around us and then you go to cry.
Yeah.
Of what it is to be in this truth, man. You say you a boxer, bitch, you gotta hit, you gotta run, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna have to hit that road. You gotta do road work. Or otherwise you can't call yourself a boxer, man. You just a fighter. It's a difference.
A brawler.
Yeah, you're a brawler.
That boy, Ben the Butcher had made a bad point. He said, I'm gonna show you niggas it's different from brawling and boxing.
Yeah.
There's no brawlers, niggas get tired and shit like that. Yeah, 30 seconds and shit, nigga fall out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the prime example. He's a brawler. A brawler in a boxing ring, man.
That's
when
the
he
different thing.
when he got off in there with a boxer, what happened? He got that ass taxed, man. He got touched. Read that again. Open shot.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes, or Sirach 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
So you asked to be a prophet, man. So everything that comes with it, the fighting the traffic, standing in the heat, standing in the cold, women talking crazy about you, men talking, vilifying your name. Hey, it says take that cheerfully, man. Continue.
And be patient without change to a lower
Yeah,
state.
you're gonna get fired from some of your jobs. These bras are gonna quit you. Some of your homies gonna, I don't fuck with that dude no more, man. But it says, what?
Yep. Be patient without change to a lower state.
So be patient, be still, man, because patience is suffering and suffering is patience, man. They're synonymous with one another. But it says, take it cheerfully, man. Be patient when thou art brought to a lower state. And we were brought to a lower state, and I'm pretty sure every brother that went through financial strains. We still going through them. But you hit a particular low in this truth at one point, and you couldn't tell which way was up, like the Richard Pryor movie. Like you was that effed up, bro. But you stayed patient. You didn't go rob. You didn't go kill. You didn't go steal. You didn't do anything nefarious that Jake would do to procure money in this society. You didn't do that. You knew that the Lord, if I gotta go slave at this $750 job, if that's all the Lord is blessing me with, I'll do that. Because that's what it takes to be a prophet. Now you suffering for righteousness' sake. This nigga at the job just because he didn't take advantage of his liberty, his liberty and opportunity. But you suffering for righteousness.
Well, nigga up there trying to sell dope, nigga at the job. I used to work at this fast food restaurant. Jack like 35 years old, but he was working and shit. That's all I had was after the pandemic and shit. Lord finally got me working and shit like that. and I was working with a nigga, and he was doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it to get his daily bread. The nigga was trying to trap and shit like that.
Yeah.
It just showed you the two different mindsets of
Yeah.
Israel, man.
Yeah, he trying to come up like Big Meats out of Burger King. Man.
Yeah.
Like, stop it, nigga.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, come on, bro.
You too old for that shit, man. It ain't 2008 no more.
Nah,
Man.
Jake still got hoop dreams, man. Jake 50 years old, still tight. He's still gonna try for the Hawks.
Thank you, Michael.
Was it in on that? Or you had something?
You got that.
Yeah, go
Tell
ahead.
you on Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So gold, man, we're being tried as precious metals. We always bring that out in, I want to say it's Ezekiel, the 22nd chapter. Hey, the Lord gonna try these other individuals as metals, man, but they ain't gonna be found to be precious gold or precious silvers, man. The Lord tries us in the furnace of adversity, man. So we gotta go through some shit, man. Read that back.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable means real good gold. Hey, acceptable gold, it's a purification level, it's a standard, it's a quality that must be adhered to, man. Hey, that's what the Lord is saying for his men. Hey, you're gonna have to go through this adversity, you're gonna have to go through this fire, you're gonna have to go through particular head. Maybe not the same as this, brother, but hey, somewhat adjacent to it. You see? But the Lord said he was going to try us in the furnace of adversity, man, but only acceptable men shall be pulled through. Because anything that isn't acceptable, hey, man, you're going to be left off in them to be melted. Or what? Hey, to the Lord's pleasure, man. You will hold it and bring out what you had.
Proverbs 25 and verse 4. Take away the dross from the silver, and thou shalt come forth a vessel for the finer.
Say that, read that back.
Proverbs 25 and verse 4. Take away the dross from the silver.
Yeah, so the dross is the impure metals that are found within the silver. That's the dross. You want to melt that out. You want to boil that out. All right. Continue.
It says, and thou shalt come forth a vessel for the finer.
Hey, a vessel for what?
The finer.
For the finer. For the read that.
Come read it.
It says finer. What is it? For the finer. So the person that fashioned.
Yeah, it's like a Yahawashi.
Yahawashi, come.
Because that's why you go into different metals. You like gold. Gold got to be purified multiple times until you can see that reflection. And that's the same thing with us and Yahawashi. Because again, we go through multiple, go through hell and shit, go through multiple things so we can have a mindset of Yahawashi, man. So we can be like him, to be purified. Be pure in spirit. So when you go through hell, it's really not for no reason, man. You really should glorify you catch hell, because that means you are the sons of Yahawashi. You're not a bastard.
And you're doing it with understanding, man. Because these same understandings that you have right now, in the hell that we catching. Hey, what you think? Hey, Isaiah 33 and 6. What you think gonna be able to pull you through those times in Jacob's trouble, man? The hellish experience that you experienced in the day of pleasure. So, you was made hard in the day of pleasure. The Lord put us through that spiritual fire. These people actually got to go through the physical fire, man. You think you're gonna make yourself hard in that day? Nah, man, it's a refining process. You see, it's a slow but steady. It's a thing of gradualism. Esau gradually made these people these walking buffoons that you see, man. The Lord is gradually making us kings again, man. And it ain't gonna come easy, like the brothers going into. We gotta go through that fire, man. Sometimes you gotta get cussed out by a brother. Not saying we go around calling brother MFers and the B word. I just mean brothers getting on you, man, as men should. That's a part of it, man. You humbling down. Who this man talking to? You know how Jake is in the world, man. But in it's true. Hey, I'm talking to you, man. And I've been on the other end of the fingers. Yo, you gotta humble down real quick, man. That's adversity that men we have to go through, man.
Hey, a simple con.
Yeah, a simple con, man, can go a long freaking way. But when you come with that excuse, yo, man, get this out of here, man. Sitting up here trying to deal and work with you, that's the worst, man. A talkative victim. Here it is, you get beat over the side of your head by life. You get effed up, man. And the brother coming with some correction, and you got words from him. You got words from why? Hey, man, it's all right. I can deal. Yo, man, let the scriptures. Jake's an idiot, man. What a brother did.
That's the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
So we're supposed to encourage you, man. We love kicking it with brothers. Hey, we gonna get up with bros after this, man. That's a part of the exhortation, but the greatest exhortation is to give you the expectation of what it is to walk this walk, man. To be on this side. But what it is when this thing dissolves, this so-called this aspect of the ministry, this era of the ministry, and we go into Jacob's trouble, man. Like, we gotta break these things down to. You have to actually be built up as to how to think, what to think about, how to move in that day. It doesn't come overnight. Read that.
Come. This is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Exhorting them.
You got it. Yeah, the resort for you. Bring it up. Strong's G 3870, going down to the C definition. To the C definition, it says to console, to encourage.
To console. So if you sad, come here, the brother. Hey, maybe you need a beer. Maybe you need just a shoulder to cry on. Maybe you need a pat on the back. Continue.
It says comforting, and encouraging.
Encouraging. Hey, man, you got this. You built for this, bro. Why you question yourself for? The Lord brought you in this thing. He got that nigga over there. Who care about his money? Do he got faith? What is that money? What is that degree gonna do him in Jacob's trouble? Is that wolf gonna respect it? But the Lord told us what? Hey, that the stones of the field shall be in league with us, man.
That's it, bro.
You see? You see how we can if you got low self-esteem, it's a brother here that can build it, man. But we gonna build it in the understanding of Yahawashi Yahawashi, because that's the truth anyways, bro. Jake is getting pissed at us for us teaching him who he is. We're learning of ourselves, man. But this brother gonna teach me a bit. This brother gonna teach me a bit. This brother gonna teach me a bit, man. Confirming the souls, man. Exhorting one another. When a brother think he too weak, hell nah, bro. You remember what you did a year ago? Man, get your ass. Let's go, bro. What you mean? Have you forgot? Jake be forgetting the wars he go through because Jake be worn. Dang.
You can't be battle scarred in your mind.
Yeah, you can't be battle scarred.
You can't be battle scarred in your mind because you went through it before, motherfucker. You can do it again.
You can do it again.
It's a Yoda, little baby Yoda. It's one of his what's called you stronger than you think.
Yeah.
And really that's what how Yahawashi Yahawashi is. He'll put you through something you think you can't go through. But you gotta say, hey, F it.
Yeah.
The Lord put me through this, he put me through that. It might be too much about me now, but I know the Lord gonna push us through it.
Eventually, man. Yeah. Hey, if anybody ever watched My Hero Academia, that's my shit, bro. Hey, when he got that all might, he wasn't built like that, man. He wasn't ready for it, but slowly but surely, hey, we're gonna learn how to work this power. And I'm gonna learn to work it my way. Through the spirit, but it's all what? It's still all might.
All might.
It's still all might. That's the power.
Yeah.
You see, but the application thereof is going to be different from brother to brother, but we still rocking the same power. All might, bro.
It's like every time he used the power, he used it. Every time he get it in the beginning, he would get hurt.
Yeah.
And that's like even us today. When you first come into the truth, sometimes you go through some big shit. It hurts your heart for a little bit of shit like that. But guess what? A year later, you can go through the same thing and you built for it. Now you can take that fight and you can throw it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you beginning to build that muscle
up and shit.
You know that quick twitch fibers they speak towards. You know it only comes by catching that hell. Bring that out. No. I think you had a little bit more.
It says exhorting, comforting, and encouraging, instruct and teach.
Instruct. So a part of that instruction. Hey, brother, we don't do that. Hey, don't speak in that way when we in this particular way, in this particular place. Those are giving instructions as how to move with regality, man. A lot of understandings that we've grown to have in this walk, and you see before camera, it wasn't taught to you on camera. It was taught to you behind. You see? But that was only through getting up with brothers exhorting you, brothers giving you instructions. You know, it works like that for all of us up there, man. Because hell, I would love to say that, hey, I'm the same person as I came in, but I'm not, man. I've been given instructions. Yeah, you becoming a new man. And if you still bragging about what you used to do of old or how it was, hey, you ain't becoming a new creature, man. Well, was it on there? All right, you can bring out what you had. Finish up.
And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
We through much tribulation, man. Show me one champion that didn't catch hell, man. Every champion had to fight for his belt, man. It ain't no emailing like how they were speaking to Devin one time. He's an emailing champion. Well, he had to get in that ring and prove himself over and over and over. Once you call yourself a champion, you call yourself walking this walk of Yahawashi, you gonna have, hey man, you gonna have to show and prove, man. And ain't a little bit here and a little bit there. This is dang, man. That's what we all learn. It gets realer. It gets tighter. It's deeper than what I understand. Our level of understanding now is not to be perceived for our understanding to come, man. You see, you can bring out what you have.
Yep, this is Psalms 119, and I'm going to start at verse 49. It says, remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope.
Yeah, it says what?
Remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope.
Yeah, that promise. The word of the Lord, what was his word? The prophecy, the king, that promise, the covenants, man. You caused me to hope. These things you promised to give me, Lord. Hey, what's the catch? What's the flip side to it? What's the catch 22? What's the stuff? So how do we go about this? We ask. Jake is asking a question of reasoning, man. Read.
This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me.
Yeah.
The proud have had me greatly in derision, yet I have not declined from thy law.
See, it was the scriptures. It comforted him, man. And it says what? Read that up right before decline from the law.
Yep, it says the proud have had me greatly in derision.
So they had you that to be in derision is to mark someone in a sporting manner. All right, it's like you just had that dude Mafia Bad.
Yeah.
You talking shit about it.
And you know this motherfucker had an Israelite shirt on too?
Yeah, you know he is right.
He know he Israelite. Yeah.
But this is a part of the hells that we catch. Read that.
Verse 51, Psalms 119 and 51, the proud have had me greatly in derision.
Yeah, so they made fun of me. They made I was the butt of every joke. You know, big lips, Kool-Aid. I was a moon cricket. Hey man, I was a tar baby. Hey man, Jake was everything under the sun. And this is just niggas. What more for the prophet? All this money that we got out here, you niggas doing this. All this boxing we got out here, you niggas doing this. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen
Mafia Bad.
Is that him?
Yeah, Mafia Bad.
That
That's
nigga, he make
shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Hey, he gonna end up just like that dude. What was his name? Ricky Harris, man. Everybody hates Chris, man. You gonna eat dirt, man. He gonna eat the dirt. And Mike Epps, you saw what he did. I saw. He bagged up.
Everybody said Salakia.
Quick, because he understood.
You see what happened to Ricky, man?
Yeah, he saw the Spirit was speaking expressively, man. The Lord is finna put that out, man. But it said they had us in derision, so this gotta be the times, man. We gotta be those people, Lord willing.
It says, I remember thy judgments of old, O Lord, and have comforted myself.
Yes, the judgment. Hey, he doing the let's just go to the Exodus. Hey, that was salvation, and it was judgment unto the wicked, and it was what? Salvation unto the righteous nation, man. You see? And this is still based off what? Promise, his word. But it says we have not forgotten these things. These are the things that we hoping on, we hold on to, we hope for. This is how I encourage this brother. This is how this brother encourages me. We speaking of the same promise. What you see about it? What you looking forward to? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Really? I'm looking forward to that. Hey, you see? Now all of a sudden, this brother, he looking for a bridge, I'm looking for a tree. Next thing you know, kingdom of heaven in everybody's sight, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, man. We can see it. Brandon, was it any more on that?
Nah, that's it.
You see it, but read it back. About
Yep.
Rashad, just read that back.
Yep, Con, you want the last verse?
Where you started from?
Con, it's Psalms 119 and verse 49. And it says, remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope.
Yeah, so remember your promise, Lord, that you said that you was going to deliver us from all of this and that you wouldn't forget Israel. Though we be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant shall be saved, man. Lord, remember that remnant, man, because I see why you're going to do what you're doing to you. What I see why you're going to do to your people that you said you was going to do. They deserve it, man. But can I be a part of that remnant? And I'm hoping in that, Lord, because I'm doing these things. You got it?
This is my comfort in my affliction.
Yeah, this is my comfort in my affliction because the Lord he saved Moses, he saved Abraham, he saved righteous life. You see, these men, he delivered these men. Let's look at Daniel. Let's look at Joseph. Hell, let's look at Paul, man.
Yeah.
We have these examples. So this is our hope that what? The Lord is going to do these things, man. You got it? Is there more on that?
Yeah, it says, for thy word hath quickened me.
Yeah, so this understanding, your word, Lord, is quickening. It is like lit a fire within my spirit, man. Like Jeremiah said, it was a fire shut up in my bones. Hey, I gotta go do your work. What was more to that?
Yep, it says the proud have had me greatly in derision.
Yeah, so they make fun. That's cool. You got it?
Yet have I not declined from thy law.
Yeah, just like the brother brought out in Job. Though he slay me, yet will I maintain my ways before him. You see? This is what it's about, man. Us holding on to one another and remember the men of old, how they leaned on the scriptures, how they moved in faith. And now we got the prophets of old. I can lean on Moses. I can lean on Paul. I can lean on Stephen, man. But more importantly, I can lean on brothers right here and right now, man. But the scriptures, the comfort, that's the most important. The comfort of the comforting words of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is understanding. We're supposed to exhort one another. Continue to pull this brother. Even whenever you want to quit, I'm finna pull you until you just show me you dead weight. We at war, man. Brother can bring out what he had.
Romans 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever thing were written beforehand.
Oh, Salati, this brother had some.
Oh, come on, you got it.
Hey, go ahead.
It says, for whatsoever things was written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
You see? Through the patience and the comfort of the scriptures. So all of these things that they went through, what you think you ain't gonna go through it, Jake? But you said you was a prophet. How you don't know these things? Read that one more time, man, because Jake gotta hear it, man.
It says, for whatsoever things was written aforetime.
Yeah, Old Testament as it is written in the New. That's where you get that verbiage from, as it is written. All right, continue.
Were written for our learning.
Who's learning? For everybody's learning? No, not everybody's learning. Like Elder Yashawamba had put it, man. This, everybody got a Bible, but it was only made for the prophets.
Is it?
The book is for the prophets. Everybody else just got one. You see? So it only helps me, Lord willing, we up that number if I use it accordingly. It only helps me. It's not beneficial to them. This word is only beneficial to the prophet in the 1/3, man. That's it. It ain't beneficial to 2/3 of our people. So how are you going to use this for yourself, man, to find life? How are you going to use this to brown nose the Most High? For a lack of better words, man. You ask Kiss Esau, why not brown nose the Most High?
Is it?
It's a reward to come. Brother,
it says that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
yeah, through patience and comfort of the scriptures. So we actually had to go through the patience. What is it to show patience? It's to suffer. You actually went through these things. And it said, what after patience?
It says that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures.
And comfort. So when you actually got tried in your tribulation, you what? You ran to the scriptures to comfort you. That what? Still see, I ain't finna, nah, it said cleave unto I ain't finna run off. I ain't finna do it.
fuck that, man. Shit, I hear bombs going off. I'm scared. But the Lord said, chill right
Chill
here.
out, yeah. And scripture say, be still.
Still,
Know that I'm the Lord. And because it's going to get to a time when Yahawashi is going to let, you got to be relaxed, for lack of better words. You can't be in a panicky mindset. You panicking, now you don't know what to do. And all of a sudden, you just fuck yourself up. You panicking, you running, and all of a sudden, you step on a landmine.
Yeah.
When your ass supposed to be,
Yeah.
supposed to be on post, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's the reason why your ass got blown up, because he wasn't still. You go to that word still, it actually goes back into relax, man.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Y'all brothers, man.
You can bring out what you see it has on good time.
Book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 11. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear him,
Yeah.
and those that hope in his mercy.
You see that hope in his mercy, man. We understand it. Hey, we understand, hey man, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. We look at all this judgment that the Lord passed throughout the earth. Daily, man. What did that say? What was that end part?
Come, and those that hope in his mercy.
But we hope in his mercy because he showed it to David when David committed a sin, two sins unto death, man. He committed adultery and he committed murder, man. But we look for those mercies, man. You see? But yet we understand, hey, that terrible demon-like power of Yahawashi, but we hope in his mercies, man. Because why is it written if we're not to hope in it? He would be an unjust power. He'd be an unbalanced power. He gave you something to fear, now let me give you some hope. Oh, but this hope is for the elect, man. You gotta understand it. You just being an Israelite, that, hey man, you better hope to be of the elect, man. You hear this word. You better hope to be of the 1/3 or the elect men. You just man, that's a top for another time. You good.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Bring out what you had out,
Con.
and then we're gonna get back into your answer, bro.
Con. This is 2 Timothy 2. Can I start with now?
What was your? Yeah, it started.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 10. Therefore I do all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation.
So we don't do this. We do this. Of course, we do it for ourselves first and foremost. But I do it for this brother. I do it for the brothers that did the work before I came into it. Damn, I learned under them and became an Israelite. So, just as well as he was doing it in hopes of me becoming the elect, why can't I get it do everything possible through the Spirit of the Lord to be diligent so I may get on his side, that I may draw in just as I was drawn in, man? Is reach one, teach one. You see, but Jake talking about nation building. Jake ain't for no nation, man. Jake is for self, man. Just like his father, Satan, Esau, man. Was it more to that? Yeah, you get it.
That they may also obtain the salvation.
Yeah.
Which,
That they may also obtain the salvation, man. But this is about you. Jake trying to make this thing about them, man. We all suffer from that from time to time in this thing, man. But we gotta remember, this ain't about me, man. This ain't about you. It's about us. It's about the elect, man. It's about Yahawashi, us, man. Only Yahawashi, the nation. But it's about you. Read that back on the side.
therefore I do all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi,
Which is in Yahawashi Hamashiach, man. Not no, I ain't doing this shit for no generational wealth. When Jake hear this, Jake can hear that and be like, that's bullshit. No, Jake can hear that word and say that's bullshit. Now, how is that bullshit that the Lord is saying, but you speaking of generational wealth, you busting your ass to leave something to your kids because your people left nothing to you? Jake can understand that, but Jake can't understand this. Read that back, Bible Shop.
Con. 2 Timothy 2 and 10. Therefore I do all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi with eternal glory.
So, ain't no fun unless the homies get some, man. You should want all of, you should want every Jake to come into this thing, man. If he exceed past you in the spirit or not, man. Because it ain't about you, it's about the elect. Ain't you trying to be a part of the elect? So why are you being lazy? Why are you being hateful, contentious when brothers do come in? What you saying now? Envious. Why are you doing these things, man? When it said we endure all things for the elect's sake. So certain brothers are gonna get defrauded, but I bet you within that brother that got defrauded, it was, hey man, defraud or not, the Lord put this money in my pocket. Hey, the Lord giveth, the Lord take. But warn to him that the offense come by. That's how a real man would think. You see? But Jake ain't being taught these things, man. The Lord is literally showing us how to be a community. How to think. How to move. But our people reject it, man. Sorry, y'all. Nah, you good. Was that it on that eye? You can going back. Did you have something? All right, cool. It's cool. Huh? Yeah, come. You got it out.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 8:51. It says, "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee."
Yeah. You got it out.
Yeah, this is pretty much, like the brother was saying, we in this thing for ourselves, but at the same time, we've been given a job to do. And that's to build the elect with the true knowledge, wisdom of Yahawah Sham. All right, because it's all about the salvation of the elect. So 52, for unto you is paradise open.
Yes.
The tree of life is planted. It's like the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. A city is built, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. That's it. Okay.
And how shall it be brought forth if we don't do the things, and we don't do the things to bring it forth? If a brother could, you hold it, find that the entrance into the city, that the great city. The second entrance.
Okay. I got you. We'll start get some points started.
Yeah.
I got you. Right.
Yeah, you can go up.
Come on, listen. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place,
You see?
that it might be deep and great. It says, But put the entrance were narrow like a river. Who then could go into the sea and look upon it and to root it? If he have not went through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?"
So if you got a great city and you got deep waters, but it's a narrow passage to get to that great city, how can you unless you go through that straight line, man? You take that straight way. You got to, man. You're gonna have to go through something in which you actually had to put forth the effort. There was a chance to lose something, but it was a greater gain than the loss. It was just putting yourself through a path of difficulty, man.
That's it.
You see, to actually prove you deserve to be in said land. You just don't walk off in there and just, I inherited the land. Nah, what did you do to procure this, man? You got
It says, "Who then could go into the sea and look upon it and root it, if he went not through the narrow?"
the water. Hey, now the spirit bringing it. How can you see the beauty of something? It's like, don't worry about the money, you just be them. That was the old saying. I let Jake borrow some money, right? And Jake told me he gonna pay me on Friday. If I don't show up Friday, at said location and at time, oh man, I heard a million. You done did this to a million people. He ain't gonna have the money. I'm listening to everybody else. He ain't gonna have your money. He ain't gonna have your money. So Friday come, you don't go. Can you go throughout and say, yo, he didn't have my money? You didn't show up, so how would you know? You have to be there. Don't worry about the money.
Yeah.
It doesn't trade hands.
Yeah.
You gotta be there. You literally have to be there. So the Lord is saying, it's like, you gonna have to go through. How can you see this unless you go through?
Yeah.
How can you lay eyes upon this great thing if you don't go through the things that's necessary for you to actually place eyes on this, man?
It's like, there's like works. Faith without works is dead. You actually have to show up, and it's a sense of action with it, man. Lord ain't with you. You talking for lack of better words. It's action they gotta come with it.
That's right, man. That it on that?
A little bit more. It says there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and full of all good things.
All good things, man. Just like when the Lord said, he told Judah, he was like, look, man, I all this behind me, all this good splendor, I got this for you. Your sister, she didn't get right. Israel didn't get right. You, hey, get right, man, so I can get this unto you. That's why the tents of Judah shall be raised first. You see? But you got to continue.
It says the entrance thereof is narrow and set in a dangerous place to fall.
So imagine a mountain cliff, or those Malays. Damn, is it Malaysia? Those Asian, you know those mountains. Malaysian mountains, man. Imagine those roads, man. You got it.
It says set in a dangerous place to fall, like as it were a fire on the right.
Yeah.
And on the left, a deep water.
You see, these are cleansing agents.
That's it.
Both of these are cleansing agents that the Lord has set on this path. It's like, so either way is good. If you fall to the left or to the right, hey, I'm going to cleanse you. That's 2/3. But the one that made it through that path to enter into that city, yo, man, those were the one that was supposed to, man. Those are the one that was, like the scripture said, they was one behind another.
Yep.
You know? They was in complete order, man. Not rushing it, but at the same time not slowing down, saying I ain't moving no more. They was constantly moving. It's a
patient.
Yeah, inching, centimeter, if you will, you know, centimeter in it. Not even inching, but slowly but surely. Hey, we done got a foot. We done got a yard. We got a mile. We almost there now.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Yeah,
But you see it?
Yeah, cause not y'all.
The whole line. Yeah, what you got?
Look at both. It says, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water.
So that goes to show you what the scriptures say. He that looking back, he that putting his hand to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. Because you on this narrow ass tight wire rope. I can't turn back. Yeah, you know how many people in front of you? But think about all the people behind you that you told, I'm going to get this. You know how Jake is.
Yeah.
Before he even fully get an understanding, he done told everybody because it's good news to him. He just want to share it. That's how we are. But you done got all these dudes behind you to follow. Now, you mean to tell me you finna turn around? No, sir. Yeah, let you know, ain't no turn around. So what is it? Hey man, I gotta turn around. Y'all back up. No, nigga, I ain't backing up. Next thing you know, the whole change. I ain't backing up. So it's only one way. It's only one way for you to go. It's either you continue to move forward or what?
It's right or left.
Yeah, either way, bro. This line finna move.
It's like, if I may add on this, because it's like you can't hold up the progress for a lack of better words. You know, you go into like the fire in the water for a lack of better words. The reason why niggas go back into the water because they want to go back into the world. That's why it says that
cool.
sea.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Basically, it's cool. You want to go back into society, go back to with them niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you got it, bro.
All right, you continue.
Look more on it. My fault. It says, if the city were now given into a man for an inheritance.
But it's afflictions. On both sides, that fine word is the afflictions. These are the afflictions. Water was the is how the Lord cleansed the earth the first time. An affliction unto the wicked. Now he's going to cleanse it this time with fire. Affliction to the wicked. You see? But the elect never tasted it. They never tasted of the cleansing agents. No, it didn't. He took the straight path. Now we're in these times now, man. We're still trying to get back on that ark. Because we're trying to escape said cleansing agent, man. That fire on the left or to the right, man.
That's it.
So we know we gotta keep going forward. But like the brother said, I can't hold up progress, and you shouldn't allow another brother to do it either, man. Don't allow him to stay stagnant. Now I understand why brothers be cussing you out. Be cussing me out. You see? Hey, you slowing up progress, bro. We 5 seconds closer if you get a pep in your fucking step.
Yeah. It says, if the city is now given to a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass through the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance?
That's Jake right now, man. you an Israelite, brother. And then they, so what does that mean? You gonna get the kingdom regardless. Read that back. Can you read that bottom part?
It says, if he never should pass through the danger,
So they ain't gonna never pass through the dangers, man. They just gonna get destroyed.
it's like they're gonna get caught up in the
Yeah,
danger.
they gonna get caught up in it. The water.
Because even a part of that danger is really America, man. That's that dangerous place to fall, that world, this society, man. Because a lot of niggas, again, America is actually meant for the flesh. America is actually meant to call you back into the world and keep you away from the truth. Brother was mentioned earlier about distractions. You know, it's those distractions. You on a narrow path, you on a tightrope, and you looking in the sky. You ain't watching your step. Now you fell into the water. Or you on a tightrope and you see a dolphin. You say, oh, what that? Now you fell into the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so that's how the truth is.
Yeah, you gotta be focused, man. For every step is focused.
So like,
When
yeah, the wind. That's a woman. She said, you cute. It's the women blowing, you know? All of a sudden, now you back in the world.
Yeah.
But I got something?
Yeah, back up. Yeah, Proverbs 4:25. Let thine eyes look right on spirit.
You got it?
And let thine eyelids look straight before thee.
Right, it says, let your eyes look right on. Let your eyes look straight upon thee. That's a part of that Matthew the 6th chapter being single-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Just focusing on the goal at hand, for lack of better words. Because Jake go through hell, Jake go through shit. Jake sometimes got spirits on him. But cool, you still gotta push it, because why? You still believe, man. You gotta read it again.
Yeah, pushing it too.
He pushing it too, man. Take that motherfucker around, man.
Yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah, man. You got it.
Proverbs 4:25. Let thine eyes look right on. Let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Under the path of thy feet.
Under the path of thy feet, you got it.
And let all thy ways be
And
established.
let all thy ways be established. So while we're walking on this narrow path, on this narrow road, we walking, you know, careful, like the brother mentioned. You don't want to offend nobody. You don't want to do this. You just like this, because we all going to the same destination. But as soon as you get off track, as soon as you think you know what's going on, as soon as you start doing your own thing, that's when that, a brother said again, that's when that wind blow, that distraction. Or you slipped up upon a rock, for lack of better words. So now you can't move into a city, or you fail, a brother just gonna bunny hop, man.
Yeah.
You know, brother just gonna, you know, and keep on walking.
You gonna AI step over you, bro.
Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, guys.
I think the
My
brother.
bad. That was on me. My bad. It says, read this again. It says, if the city now were given into a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this
Yeah,
inheritance?
so how we gonna receive the kingdom if somebody, if Jake ain't out here putting themselves, presenting their bodies as living sacrifices, man? And if we're not putting ourselves out here to be ridiculed, and we're not putting ourselves on the front line for Jake to get to understand. You see, like somebody has to do it for us to receive this kingdom. Will it be you, brother? That's the whole point. Will it be you, man? This is what's the goal of this? It's that, man. It's to receive of the treasures of the kingdom of heaven, man, that we don't work so hard for. I know every brother out here done felt this 102-degree weather today. That was a sacrifice. That was a part of his walk to do the will of the Lord today, man. Yours is to sit at the crib and be still. You see? Allow the spirit of Yahawashi to move, man. Brothers had something. We finna get ready to close it
I got
out.
something real quick to just back your point up. It says, this Matthew 24, verse 13. And it says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
He that shall endure to the end, bro. This is a thing that Jake do. Jake heard this truth. Jake wanted the glory, but Jake did finish this thing out. Read that back, man. Read that back, Baba Shah. He that it to the end, man. Don't you hate it when somebody starts you out on something and then slowly but surely it's always an excuse. And then, bro, you brought me in and now this nigga just gone. Like your favorite, I moved to this city for this particular burger. This burger spot has been here for 40 years. So I moved to the city for this particular burger joint. I'm here for 2 years. Everything is going good. Then I'm starting to hear little problems. And then next thing you know, I wake up one morning, burger joint closed. Like, bro, it's like I moved here for it. You have to be around. You got to be a staple.
Hey, Brother Bashar, if I may brother get hold of that Luke 9, whoever looked back, man. Because again, when he took his hand off the plow. Because he ain't like, even Apostle Paul said, I don't labor for myself, but all those that seek learning, suffer all things for the elect's sake. So you think you just gonna go off into the woods, it's not gonna be no consequences? You basically letting the elect, the children of the Most High down. It's gonna be a penalty behind it.
They think that they can receive the glories without actually putting in any work. They really think the Lord to be an American Edomite. They play the Lord like he the welfare system. Like he's supposed to do these things. He has to. Like, nah, man.
Who put his hand off the plow?
Just type in plow.
I think there's 9.
Yeah, it's simple.
Like 60, what is this 61 say? Yeah, get that. Start off right there,
Yeah, this is
Start at 59. Start at 58.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 9 and verse 58. And it says, and Yahawashi said unto him, foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests.
Yeah, foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, right?
But the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
But the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. You know, Yahawashi, he was a traveling man, so like about he was preaching. You know, and there was a sense of uncomfortability. That was what we realized when it comes to this truth. It's a sense of uncomfortability. You can't be comfortable in America if you got this truth. The only thing that comes to is what? The scriptures.
But he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
So Yahawashi said, hey, come on, man, let's go teach. You believe, bro? You think, come follow me so we can teach another. Each preach one, teach one. Let's go ahead and push forth this word. I believe in Yahawashi. You believe in Yahawashi. Let's get together and push this word. What did the dude say?
Yahawashi said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go down and preach the kingdom of Yahawah Yahawashi.
It says let the dead bury the dead, man. And again, probably got a funeral, go ahead and go. But your ass better make it to camp. And at the same time, the Lord also meant let the dead bury the dead, because a lot of these people in the world are already dead. So what's going to happen at a funeral? You're just going to sit down, look at the body and shit, and really you're going to a funeral for the after party. You know what I'm saying? To eat, talk bullshit, and drink, man. You got it, bro.
It says, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me go first, bid them farewell, which are at home at my house.
Lord, let me ride with you, man.
Yeah.
Let go ahead, go Yahawashi. But first, man, like you said, you be all in line, and you. Hey, hold on, everybody stop. You stopping everything, and that's really a sense of selfishness too. Not considering the whole body, not considering what this man been through and shit like that. You're just thinking about your own self, your own mind. You got it.
And Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahawah Yahawashi.
It says no man putting his hand to the plow and looking back. Again, just mentioned we on that narrow path, but you look back. What the fuck you doing? That was like,
I'll tell you what's going on.
I said, yo, you good, bro? You got it. All of a sudden, you keep on looking back. I go Sparta kick you, man.
Sparta kick.
Sparta, man. Sparta, man. But again, every man that looking back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. And that looking back is looking back towards the world, bro.
Because just though you lost something.
Yeah.
Lost what?
Yo, spirit, that's a heavy point, bro. The bro said Lot's wife. Now, did Lot look back and said, Lot said, F that rod. Lot did the side, Lot probably did a Barry Sanders juke. She in front of Lot, she's looking back. Lot said, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? And it kept on going. That's on you, bro. And it's the same thing with this truth. That's a heavy point. Because the world, everything is actually meant in Babylon to call you back, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's why it even says in Isaiah, the 30th chapter, they decline into her ways. I mean, not decline into her ways, but they go down into Babylon.
Yeah.
For lack of better words, you going down. I'm finna go down the street to this bride house. You going down the street, you basically finna sell yourself short, man.
Yeah, you finna yard done it, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what it means.
That's what it means.
Jordan to the scene.
Yeah, to the
You
scene.
finna yard done it.
I already know. Y'all, you got it. Y'all got something?
Yeah, I got one for you.
Go.
Because that was the spirit of Jake. They hear the word, and then when they really, they consider it, then they'll turn their back. But you gonna have particular Jakes that's in that drop everything spirit for the Lord.
Beautiful,
and
bro.
Righteousness,
Beautiful,
man.
bro.
Because just as well as, hey, me and the brother did a lesson on it earlier this week, man. Or whatever. In that spirit, man, it doesn't mean, hey, drop everything like right then and there. I mean, hey, brother, my car just broke down. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. This brother got to be at work at 6. Hey, brother, well, yet, it's going to take me 30 minutes to get there. But he take that time out and go actually do those things. You see? All right, so I'm just make this quick. It says, and he said unto them, Salakia, Matthew 4:19. It says, and he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. You see, like when you really in the spirit of the Lord, like you drop everything, man. It says, and they straightway left their nets and followed him. You see, these dudes came with an excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, they was in the middle of making money. They literally pulling their money out of the water.
Yep. With the fire, they
The
follow.
Lord said, hey, follow me. They was like, hell, they got damn. And the bread that we can't, and the bread that's lost, man. That's what type of spirit we gotta have in this thing, man. That's coming in, and that's to stay in it as well, man. And I'm speaking to myself first, man. You have got to make this your first priority.
And here's why it says in Revelation, your first love.
Yeah, your first love, man.
You can't forget your first love, man. Because that's who made you the man you is today.
Yeah, you can, just like you can tell when a broad starting to not fuck with you. Shit, you can tell when a broad ain't fucking with you like that. Hey, you can tell when the spirit begins to leave you too, man. So you better get back to that spirit, man. The spirit of dropping everything for the Lord with reason, man. Because the brother had brought it out. You have to be reasonable. Think about it, but hey, get to doing the work, man. Because that's the only way we're gonna get this kingdom, man. And we saw what happened with these men that they cast their net straightway. They finished the course. All the ones that gave an excuse, that thought too long. Like if you think about this too long,
yeah.
you can. Hey, they sold out.
And the opportunity passed.
Yeah,
you can't let that opportunity of the truth pass you.
Come.
That's why he like doing that video, brother say, get it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Because next week it's gonna be something different, man.
Come.
Everything changed, man. The truth don't stay the same, man.
Nah, this thing is growing, man. It's moving. And as we can see, Jake used to be one way, yelling, having chants against the nigga woman. It was a time to be had.
Yeah.
It was a time to be had. But we ain't in those times. We ain't in that youthful, that youthful part of ourselves, man. We're becoming more seasoned. We're conducting ourselves as upright men.
Hey, like a vigorous line. You're rather run across a old line than a young line.
Yeah.
A young line will fuck with you just to fuck with you, man.
He trying to get an understanding.
Yeah, he trying to work on these skills.
Yeah.
He trying to work on how he gonna pounce him.
Yeah.
An old line, 9 times out of 10, if he already ate and things like that, he chilling, man.
Yeah.
You gotta
He
get
ain't play with
He
you.
ain't gonna play with you, man. He been there and done that, bro.
Yep.
He been there and done it. That's like this truth. Like you said, it matured for lack of better words, man. Because why? It's coming to an end.
Yeah, it's coming to an end, just like an old man. Yeah, it's like, you slowing down. He ain't yelling no more. Hey, boy, I ain't got time. Hey, the Lord ain't even finna play. The Lord finna, hey, man, he finna just, I'm finna shoot through the door now. Let's get to that point. It's like we like all jokes aside, we can actually see the doors closing, man. Like the Lord is really closing up the breaches of this thing. You had something up? Finish off on that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 30. Seek the kingdom of Yahawashi above all else and live righteous.
Read that back, Salah.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33 in the NLT. Seek the kingdom of Yahawashi above all else.
Yeah, so seek the kingdom of Yahawashi because why is it that we talking about the kingdom of heaven right now when this is supposed to be YOLO? You only live once. This is supposed to be the end all be all, the greatest. Why is it saying that, man? You can continue.
Hey, it's like in the midst of a kingdom that's already built.
This is a fully furnished kingdom. Why are you looking towards something else, man? That would make you ungrateful, or you must be getting your ass kicked to.
You looking for something better.
Yeah, you looking for something better. So which is it? Because Edomite screaming for this downfall is like you're a degenerate. It's like you're the worst type of individual to pray for the downfall of your own nation. But I see why I'm screaming for it. You see? Why are you?
You got it? Come and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need.
So, if we live right, read that back one more time because I interrupted.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. Seek the kingdom of Yahawashi above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need.
So, if we do the things just like your parents, when it's like a kid, you make good grades, you make sure you clean up your room, your parents do right by you. What more for Yahawashi in regards to us, man? And we've been going off this whole time. The Lord ain't even asking us to get it all the way right. He's like, man, I know you stuck on stupid. Let me at least see you turn the doorknob, attempt to tie your shoe, do something that I'm teaching you. Show me that you catching on to something. And the Lord will work with us, man. But it gotta be righteous, like the brother said, man. It gotta be within righteousness. The Lord, if you live righteous, the Lord will give you all the desires of your heart in righteousness, man. So we ain't praying for the things upon earth, man. Because everything that I've seen on this side, hey, it's broke, it's broken, it's rusted, or it stinks, man. Or it gives me, all three. Everything on this side comes with a side effect, man. You know? But not the Lord. Like, what was the side effect of doing righteousness? Blessings, peace.
Deuteronomy 1 and 14.
Yeah, it's like, who mad at that? Who's mad at that, man? How can you be mad at that?
Rulership, all that, man.
You had some more on that? All right, you can bring out what you had.
2 Peter 3. And I'm going to jump down to verse, just getting to the point. 2 Peter 3 and verse 12. Matter of fact, verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Beautiful call out Yahawashi. Continue.
What manner of persons ought you to be?
Yeah, so all of these beautiful things, man, let's let hell. Hey, you got the NBA, you got the NFL, you got freaks galore from the east to the west, north to the south. You got any drug that you can put your hands on. Hey, man, the pleasures of the eyes, the pleasures of the flesh, seeing that all of these things shall be dissolved, knowing these things have all of these things in which I mentioned, all of them have side effects. Every last one. And you get with a so-called beautiful woman, it's, chase virgin. On this side, leave her in America too long, you'll grow to regret that decision. You see, that good decision will grow to become a bad. The side effects of being here in America, man. So seeing that everything that you hold near and dear to you, seeing that they should be set on fire. It said what?
It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
So that's what we're doing. We're looking and we're hastening to the day of Yahawashi.
When the heavens being on fire.
Yeah, and that's the thermonuclear missiles being shot up and them plume clouds. That's gonna be, and the East, it's synonymous with Esau's rulership. His heaven, his age is gonna be on fire, man. The end of Esau's age is fire. Yeah.
It says, being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Everything you see before you, man, it shall melt with fervent heat. Because that's the way you cleanse these things, man. Esau has done tremendous wickedness throughout the earth, man. It's gonna get hot, man. It only makes sense.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven.
To whose promise, man? The promise that Yahawashi made with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the covenants, man. The promises. We look forward to his promises. He said what?
It says, we're looking forward. It's like, my bad. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Within dwelleth righteousness. How can this be the righteous kingdom, or the people over there in Tel Aviv? How can that be the righteous kingdom when we have homelessness running rampant?
Yeah.
We still have murder. We have murders, and people debating them on TV and whether the person should be judged or not, man. Hey, we didn't have that in the times of old, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, judgment was executed speedily, man.
The law, and it made things perfect, man.
Yeah, and the Sanhedrin, the court system. You had the Sanhedrin. There was another upper court within our people. Yo, that was a great checks and balance. But every man within, according to that Sanhedrin in that court, they were being held by the standards of Yahawashi, which are the scriptures, man.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you be how can you misjudge when this is your measuring stick? This society is they're unbalanced judges because their measuring stick is not of the scriptures.
Yeah.
That's why they fighting to bring back the Ten Commandments in the school system. The brothers had put it in there. Hey, it's too late, bro.
Yeah.
It's too late. You took it out for what? Because you knew every Jake that come off at some point, all of us were sitting in class and we pondered upon those 10 Commandments as an Israelite, man. You know, dang, I do this. Oh, damn. If God is real, I believe he real. Damn, I'm scared. You scared?
Yeah.
You know? Esau took that out so he could take that fear out of Jake, man.
And install the fear of Esau.
Yeah, and now Jake is making, it used to be a thing, Jake wouldn't dare do a comedy skit or anything in reference of the church, a ridicule of the church. You couldn't get Jake to bring a camera in the church for this shit.
Yeah.
Now, the cracking on Christianity is the new wave, man. Now it's cracking on the Hebrew Israelite. You see? Him, the way he is to set up this society is clear and it's evident. It wasn't set up on the principles of Yahawashi, and if it was, why ain't that the law of the land? Doesn't make sense. But yet, here in the same, Esau was bringing in the 10 Commandments to try to bring some morality to a country that he stripped it of.
Yeah. He already destroyed. It's destroyed, man.
It's too far gone at this point, man. You got it.
This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. It says we would have healed Babylon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We would have healed Babylon.
Hey, so the Lord would have healed Babylon and let favor be shown unto the wicked. Yet would he not learn righteousness? We're in the midst of it. He could have did right by us over here after slavery. But what? He helped further affliction. Why else do we hear about George Floyd? You know,
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, Martin Luther King, Sandra Bland, you.
You.
Yeah, Javon. No, you got it, huh?
Yeah, it says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country.
And that's what these other nations are doing. They're forsaking America, man. They get what they can out of this place and they go right back into their lands, man. It said, forsake her. This place can't be healed. And that's what you see in all these nations. They tried America's democracy. They tried the technology of America. What they slowly but surely seeing this stuff is not working, man. You got it?
For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted even to the skies.
You see? So the judgment of Esau, he has done so much wickedness. He has committed so many nefarious deeds that it is reached up to the heavens, man. And that's literally physical because he got satellites out there, and he's putting trash out. You got trash that floats around the planet Earth. Sick, bro. So we breathing in dirty air, whether we would like it or not. Just through the filter. You give just
The
the
filter.
Yeah, just the filter. Like, God dang.
The filter
We
dirty.
can't escape this, man. You got it out. Read it back.
Yeah.
Finish off on that.
This Isaiah 51 and verse, so like Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her.
Hey, she too far gone. She dead. She already in the gutter, man.
Yeah, that's why you got the clean green act.
Earth Day.
Yeah, Earth Day. He got all of these things that, you were in charge. What now?
Recycle beans.
Yeah, recycle bins. Like, come on, bro, you make plastic. And making plastic tampons, plastic clothing, all of this Under Armour that Jake wearing. Hey man, that shit can't be recycled. That's plastic.
You don't even break down in the earth, man. Then it's already a lot of plastic out. You need to start out there in the middle of the sea with all the plastic up in there, man.
Yeah,
Trash island.
Yeah, this dude's so crazy that it's gonna take spiritual powers to cleanse, to rid the earth of this pollution, man.
And even it's gonna start with the missiles.
Yeah.
The missiles, because even it said when they hit, it's gonna have even more power in the waters, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
totally dissolve all weakness that Esau pushed forward.
You know how much power that gotta be?
Hmm?
Shit, bro.
I'd rather see it than rather experience it. You know,
I can see that. Yeah. It's like
Shit, you're like, oh, see, probably the water probably gonna be buck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to feel that. Yeah.
You looking at it, you like, oh snap, the trash scrunked up, going to the sky. So you really can't break down plastic.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you can really break down if you try to put it in the earth. Even if you burn it, it's just gonna be a damn piece of paste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
you,
crazy.
You burning that shit because they try to do like a little burning factory. That's gonna pollute the air because that black smoke gonna go in there, man. That's a damn weapon, man. That shit break down your testosterone too.
Yep. Oh, that's that. Hey, why China having all? See, that's why these nations come against them though.
That's it.
You see, they adopted his practices and they saw this like, we thought you was smart.
Yeah.
You killing us over here. You see, it's like now everybody's mad, man. But that's what happens when you drink the wine. Cause that's a byproduct of drinking wine. Raging like a raging alcoholic. You become rageful. If something doesn't go according to your will and under the influence of that alcohol, now I become a rage. And these heathens are still up under the sauce. We can say they're waking up, but really they on the sauce and they angry. It's like, this ain't it. Yeah, man, this ain't what you said it was, bro. You ever tried to, get nice and have an experience and experience what you thought it was?
He ain't about
Yeah.
nothing.
Man, fuck, man, this is waste. Hey, these nations are feeling that. Yeah, you got it. Finish it.
It says, forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country.
How do we forsake her? That ain't us getting on a boat or getting on no plane, man. We forsake her by going into the scriptures, man. We get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We free from this place spiritually and mentally, man. But physically, we ain't getting up out of here. But these people are actually fleeing physically from this place, and now they're seeing on the psychological end, it's like, yo, man, this dude, his doctrine, his philosophy, his ways of life, it wasn't conducive. It doesn't breed life, man. And everybody's pissed at that at this point, man. So the Lord said he was going to do what?
It says, forsake her and let us go, everyone to his own country, for her judgment reaches up to the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Yeah, so that judgment being up to the heavens, the Lord is going to rain down judgment upon Esau. Referring to Joel 3rd chapter, man. The Lord is going to wet those missiles and he going to bring them down on Esau. Same way, man. But the Lord said that he finna get Esau up out of the way, man. It's just simple. Hey, brother, had anything else? Hey, with that, we'll end off by giving all glory and infinite praises unto
Yahawah, Sham, Rawchaa, Qadash.
Hey, double honors to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone and teaching that rule well. Salutations unto the Akim. To the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
So nice.
Yeah, them boys with the motorcycle, man, they do that on purpose, man. Fans on the rock, man. Who the fuck? I think he was good.
No. So they